going on, guys? It's Chris and Ryan, SBT Garage.
Doing a hood delete.
Doing a hood delete on the Cobra. No hood. Just kidding. You guys are kind of getting a 2-for-1 today. We started kind of filming on that a little bit, so that's going to drop. And then this is going to drop. Let's flip this around and check out, see what we got going on. So the Cobra red fire is coming apart. We just took the hood off, bumpers off, as you guys can tell. And we're working on the side mirrors here. All this is going to paint, and then I'm actually going to add the trunk to my car. Since he's getting some red fire sprayed, I want to get some spray too. So kind of killing two birds with one stone. And when I get back to my house, I'll show you guys kind of why I'm getting my trunk done. More of just a OCD thing that I just want to address, and I think this is the perfect time to do it. So we're going to get that done. But we're going to get these side mirrors off. Did you have to take the tweeter off?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is we'll throw a little how-to in here, because for you guys who don't haven't taken off a side mirror before or in a while, simply just get the tweeter off, Phillips head screwdriver, and take these off. What is that, a 10?
I think it's
maybe an 8.
A little bit bigger.
Oh, it might be, yeah. So
12.
It's a 12. So 3 12s and
wait, might be an 11.
Hold on.
There you
All right, it's an 11. All right, so just you got 3 bolts on there, and that thing pops off, and we'll show you guys on that side, the Phillips head. Came across this, thought you should know. Obviously, red fire mirror, and on the back of it, it's labeled TER. I'm assuming Terminator and red fire, and then the date right there, A602. So kind of cool. I didn't know they did that. Do you know that, Ryan?
No.
That's pretty cool. Anyways, now you know.
Pulls up. Ready?
Yep.
Just pulls off.
Okay.
So there's like little tabs that hold it on the top.
Right.
And on the bottom, you just kind of have to like pull it straight off.
And then you said there's a Phillips on there?
There's one Phillips head in there.
I'm trying to teach Ryan here how to film, because he just starts. I come to the house and he's got. I said, "Bro, what are you doing? Why you got this on the car?" He's like, "What'd you say?" It's just a test fit. So.
Well, because when I had done that on the silver car, the first set of fittings I ordered were wrong.
True.
So I wanted to make sure that, because there was 2 sets that had been ordered, I wanted to make sure I got the right size.
Keep telling this guy we need content. You gotta stop. You can't start doing stuff unless we got a camera in our hand.
Pull this door pull off.
All right. So, little secret: you do not need to remove the door panel itself. You can simply, let me get in there, remove the door pull itself. Once you get that cap off, the door pull, you can kind of snake your hand in there and get the clip off for the harness for the side mirrors there. All right, we're gonna get this off and keep this going. And guys, just like that, and she now looks like a parts car. But these parts will be going back on. You guys, like I said, you guys know how Ryan is. He's extremely over the top and meticulous about his cars. So he wanted to get this done, and we got the painter set up. So again, mirrors off, bumper, hood. And we're gonna try to salvage that rear bumper before we take it to paint, because I honestly think like it's just not that bad. I think we can make this look, you know, after we cut it, I think it'll look fine. So we're just gonna test that. But the main thing here for doing this is because of just the front of the hood here, on the front of the bumper. It's just beat up with rocks, bugs, the whole 9 yards. So there's really no saving that. The mirrors kind of got the same thing. This is a product of leaving just the bugs, especially down here in Florida, the love bugs.
If you drive your car, guys, when you bring it home, wash it. Don't let love bugs sit on the front. Every time I drive the silver car, I come home, it gets washed.
Hey, I tell you what,
that's why the front of the car looks like it's just rolled off the factory line.
I don't think a lot of people know what love bugs are. We got these little black bugs that they stick together on their like their butts.
And they're acidic.
And they fly around, and we have a season for them. They're absolutely useless, but they're so acidic that if you do not wash them off your car, this is what this is. It eats right through the clear into the car, and you have to unfortunately paint it. The hood, different story. These are clearly rock chips, so figured, hey, let's dive into the car and get this thing done up. So if you guys need any parts, hit me up.
Yeah.
I got some parts for sale. Well, like I said, we'll finish this up when we get to my house because I'm going to get my trunk off. Oh, shoot, yeah.
All right, so the eBay exhaust sounds great. The tips, the 3.5 inch tips with the Terminator bumper, no good. So
let's do a side by side.
we got us some 4-inch slash cutters.
Very close
to Bassani.
To the Bassani.
Almost
not identical.
Close.
But this is what? Balling on a budget, right?
Amazon.
Yeah.
$49.99.
For both?
For both.
So $49 get you some 4-inch slash cuts.
I mean, look.
Yeah, it's close. It's not identical, but if you're going for that budget build in the exhaust and the look and the polish and everything, is it pass? $49.99 is passing the test.
Yeah.
So we're getting those. He's getting them welded on. They don't come with the hardware to put the hanger back on, so he's gonna have those welded on.
Cut that off and have it welded on the new.
And then we have to either shorten those a little bit or get the pipe itself more in the muffler.
Yeah, the pipe, the flow tube's not all the way into the muffler. There's
Correct.
Plenty of room to adjust.
Because they were sticking out. This is nice.
Yeah.
How this is set up here. Those ones are probably sticking out to like right around here. So he's got to get it back. I'd say 1 inch to maybe 3/4, and it'll be good. But red fires in pieces, man. Excited?
Yeah.
He'll probably have this done in, knowing my paint guy Gray is awesome, I'd say less than a week.
Ready for it to be back, and then we can
go full speed.
Go full speed. Yeah, the hood, the bumper, and the mirrors have been keeping me up at night.
He's not lying. He literally. I wish I could show you guys my text thread with this guy.
I can't stand rock chips, love bugs, and people that don't take care of their front bumper. So.
Oh wow, he said it right here, guys. You've heard it on SBT Garage. All right, we'll keep this moving. I gotta get this loaded up in the truck, get some moving blankets down, and get these loaded up.
Scorched.
All right, it's the next day. I was wanting to get this done yesterday, but when I was leaving Ryan's house, we got everything loaded up in my truck, got the trailer dropped off, we got the Fox body off of the trailer, and on the way home, work called. I had to go cover some overtime, so I got 16 hours yesterday. So, not complaining. Helps pay for this stuff. And, it's kind of like a no-brainer. So, got home from work this morning, and now we're tearing down the car. Got this guy here free. So, there's like, 8 of these push clips. So, those are all free. Gonna get the plate and the frame off. I'm gonna leave the spoiler attached. I am gonna have it painted off the car. Just don't want it kind of bouncing around the back of the bed. But I am taking off that third brake light. I do not want that to get messed up. And not saying that he will. It's just they're so fragile, and I'm gonna take my time with it and get it off. But hopefully have this loaded in about 45 minutes, and hopefully hit the road here pretty soon. So gonna see if he's cool with getting on the camera, and because he's got a really nice Fox body. If it's at his house, I'd like to just get a quick video of that thing, just kind of add it to this video. But if not, we'll end the video after that. But regardless, we're gonna hit the road here, hopefully in about 45 minutes. So stay tuned. All right, just a quick update. Again, I don't think this is really anything to exactly film, but if you guys don't know, just take a flathead screwdriver, get underneath here. You don't got to take this off. Just pop this back. Releases the shock from the hood. I'm sorry, the deck lid, not the hood. Came in here, basically took off the harness. There's like 6 of these little like push clips, so they are pretty in there pretty good. So you got to be a little forceful on that. And then my son's gonna give me a hand now because I got a bolt off. It's a 5/16, I think it was. Let me see here. Yeah, 5/16, and I got one off on each side. So I'm gonna bang off the second one, and then this guy here is pretty much ready to come off. So hood will be free, and then we'll work on that third brake light. All right, real quick, for some of you who have or have not gotten an emblem off a real simple, easy way, I just want to show you guys how I do it. Take the heat gun, I heat it up a little bit once it's kind of like I'm touching it right now and it's warm. So I am getting this painted, but if you're not getting it painted, you don't want to damage the paint behind it, because you know you can't do that, especially if you overheat it. This is just some fishing line, and then what I do is I get it back here in the corner, and I simply just, I already took this off, but I was like, you know what, let me just shoot a quick video on getting it off, because whatever, you might not know. I take the line, hold it tight, and then I simply just kind of like saw edge it through, just walk it, and then it literally just came off that easy the first time I did it. So this I'm going to keep on the other end over here. I had the Eco Boost. I'm not going to put that back on. That was kind of like a gimmicky thing when it was turbocharged, you know, the Eco Boost. And then this says fast. I'm not going to put that back on. I'm either going to put the forward one back on. And then January I ordered the emblem, the badge from Harple. So I got to see where we're at on that, because I figured it'd be here by now, because it's, you know, May. But I did have a custom one made from him. So I'm going to just touch base on that. But again, I just want to show you real quick. Simple fishing line, heat gun, and it takes those emblems right off and doesn't damage the paint. Alright, we got everything loaded up. Getting ready to hit the road. I took that brake light out. It's kind of hard to film with one hand, but I basically just took these out, loosens it up. Got my finger back in here. This does flex, as you can see. See if I can get that a little better. There you go. This does flex. And it flexes until that light pops out, so don't be nervous pulling that light out, because it will come out. But the main reason why we are getting this paint, let me see if I can get a good angle here. It's back underneath here. You can see up there in the corner there's paint missing. I've got some touch-up paint, and then that the double-sided tape is all messed up just from taking this on and off and through the years and everything else. So the real reason is all underneath this edge here. You can see it if you're looking in on the side, that the paint is just not that great. So we're getting that addressed. We've got all his stuff loaded up, and we're head out. All right, guys, we're back. What do you say, a couple hours? We went up to Gray's house, dropped off all the parts here. Again, I want to give a huge shout out to my girl for no questions asked. Saturday, hopped in the truck, dropped the parts off, and we were down the road. Trunks off, as you guys saw. Ryan's pieces, dropped everything with him. Hopefully have it back week, maybe somewhere around there. Fortunately, I didn't get his Mustang on the. He didn't have it at his house. It was at his son's house. One of those kind of like old school Fox body builds. I think it's a 347 nitrous car, heads cam intake. Anyways, he's a painter, so the thing on the paint on that car is just phenomenal, and he's had that car since forever, 20, 25 years. So I was kind of hoping it was at the house, but unfortunately it wasn't. But again, just wrapping the video up. Everything's dropped off. We're gonna get moving forward. I still have this damn Saturn on the quick jacks. The piece coming off the slave cylinder ended up being bad, leaking, so I got to pull out the transmission again. But we'll hopefully get that wrapped up tomorrow, because we have to get the Red Fire car on the quick jacks for the to do the suspension and everything on that. So only thing holding me up is this, but we'll get to it. It'll get done. But guys, thanks for tuning in. It's Chris, SVT Garage, and we'll catch you on the next one.